Hello friends, welcome back to the Woodland Guild. As you can see, we are right outside these brigands, and I need to chase them down before the second Wolf's Wall company makes it to them. Okay, that was actually pretty easy. I thought they were on their way, but we're going to be jumping into the episode with this fight. It looks pretty simple, pretty straightforward, except for maybe the minstrels might help out their band of brigands over here. But let's jump in and see. Here comes the assault of dogs. Okay. Okay. Well, it's been a few days since I've played. Not that I've really forgotten much, except for Jordy and Agrippa both have their two-handed weapons, which is a good thing. I'm excited for this. I might have to bring somebody back. Maybe bring somebody like Eric, or not really Philota, but I'll think about it. Maybe one of them has to take a step back onto the back line and grab a pole arm or something, because I'd like to bring Jordy up to the front. I'm not too concerned about his resolve at the moment, but yeah, I think he's gonna be fine. We just can't go charging out with him. So I think as per normal, since the dogs have already jumped out this far, we can just wait for them to come to us. Finally, we're seeing a flail. I haven't actually seen one of these flails yet. I've been looking forward to it, actually. You can actually go for him. Nice. Nicely done, Ahmed. Yeah, Tomas is not going to be too helpful here. In this case, you know, Tomas could be on the back line, and I like the back line here. He doesn't necessarily need to be here. I just needed somebody to hold the banner, and he's going to be the bannerman. We could actually have a second person with rally the troops, since it's so. We have a very long line here. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Keep him over here to really help out with people like Jordy. Valky, I think, only had like 40 or something like that. But in any case, I think having a second rally the troops with such a wide line might be a good idea. Hmm. Since he's really, I mean, we'll go for it, right? But not really going to be too much of a help. Just wait, I guess. Nice. And I think can't get too far, but I can move up and then adrenaline. And Agrippa is definitely one that I'm going to be very aggressive with. So let's go for this and then adrenaline. I think you'll be fine there. There's only one space for them, so yeah, jump into there a little bit. And I can always just recover at the end of your turn if I need to, so we're going to be going right around this dog. I'm not too worried about the dog. Good hit. And there, okay, I was going to say, I know I have somebody with a flail, and I wanted the upgrade for a long time, but you can make it all the way into there. Do it. Do it. Ah, okay. He got out. Let's shield wall with Arnold here. I'm gonna send Anton out around. Okay, so nobody's actually... Oh, there they are. Yeah, there's a couple people hiding back there. The minstrels, of course. Let's try and chase them down. Alright, good. Good hit. And now assault them. Yeah, they're healing. Is it the healing and resolve? Is that what's going on there? I'd like to save this kill for Igor, or at least attempt it first, so I'm gonna wait back here. Fred. Yeah, that's nice. The hammer with, I mean, without any armor, of course, it's going to be doing some pretty nasty damage. And probably giving them concussions and things like that to begin with. But, the hammer with crippling strikes is just such a great combination, I think. There we go, Jordy. Happy to finally bring you to the front line there. Alright. I guess end your turn. Okay. Yeah, was trying to figure out why I couldn't stand there. I can't stand here either. Okay. I am going to get you a different weapon, Anton. I understand. This is not something I want you to have. But we got to make do with what we've got for now, so... Here we go. And that's it. Yeah, it's over. Okay. Yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. Nothing too scary in there. But I think it's definitely a good time to welcome Jordy into the team. He's been sitting back there, finally named him, and stepped up with that hammer and really went to work. Okay. What do they have? Nothing too special. We'll be able to sell and fix up or tear apart most of it, but we did get the chain mace. Chain mace? I thought that was called a flail. Like a... Yeah. Has it always been called a chain mace? I don't know. We'll fix it up and we'll hand that off to Balky here. I've really been looking forward to getting one of these, and it's been a long time coming. So, finally passing on the flail. Or upgrading the flail, that is. I do notice, actually, that we don't have many knives, daggers, butter knives. So we should pass these out. I will just... Arnold... Yeah, here you go. Probably not going to use it too often, but there you go. at least you have something, right? So, oh man, and I've just been, yeah, that's right. I took these off of Agrippa, and I've been meaning to, I need to find it to get Arnold up to enough fatigue that he can hold this, because 48 stamina just doesn't cut it. It's pretty low. If he was holding a two-handed weapon, you know, that's something else, but holding a tower shield and expecting to swing an axe, I don't think so. Break that down, and we'll sell this off. Break that down. Break this down. This can go. And this can go too. Alright. We do have some gear in here that I'm going to have to go through here in a moment, but let's get to our destination, and I'll take a look there. Just going to Wolf's Wall there. And it looks like they came, yeah, they came from this direction, so we might, in light of our ambition, we might track them back and try and find their home. We could even, you know what? We could even spend a little bit of time uncovering some of this, going on a bit of an exploration, just to help out. Well, to help this out, but maybe to also find some loot. Mustering troops. So we might want to sit here for a moment. We're not going to be able to find anybody. Actually, we're finding a retired soldier and a deserter, which is a bit strange. But the retired soldier with a bow might be worth it. Might actually be worth hiring. And that could be the back line guy, or the second line that we take on, and we can push Tomas back. I think that's a good idea. We don't really need him to be swinging. We just need him for the help with resolve. Now, is this far enough for him? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Because he would move here. So from here to here is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So he's going to stand here. I'm sending Jordy up now. But we might want to get him some better armor. We have some better armor down here. Good. Eric. Eric might be the one that we get off the front line. Man, but he has so many the hit points there are just great. There's somebody with not a lot of hit points that we can send forward or backward. I'm not seeing it. Other than him, honestly, Eric. Well, let's. I'm gonna go through all this gear and figure out where we stand and get some upgrades out to the boys. All right. Well, I spent some time here going over the gear that we have and available, fixing things, breaking things down, and upgrading as much as I could. We're actually at a point where everybody on the front line now has a male coif as like their first layer. Everybody has had a gambeson for quite some time, and getting that first and second layer on everybody as well. And what was the other thing? Ah, right. I brought Jordy Powerbelly up to the front line, and I dropped Eric back, but I'm going to keep Eric on the corner, because if he does get in a situation, he's actually going to be fine. I'm not too worried about him. Not that I really care too much, but if he gets in a situation, he'll be fine. And we've gotten him in a good amount of perks that he's just going to be If he's surrounded, he's okay. If he takes some hits, he's okay. He can actually rotate forward or backward. And he does have polearm mastery. So I think this is where he should be. He does have, 68 melee skill. But anyway, we can keep him on the back line, give him polearm mastery, and even be a bit aggressive with him, sending him with rotation up to the front line if need be to pull one of our frontliners backward, or just to be able to polearm to reach the a guy on the second line, so we could move up with let's see, rotation, swing the his polearm, and then on the next round he could jump back, something like that. So anyway, he's not a very important one. Mostly I just wanted to say Jordy needed to go into the front line here, and that's where he's going to be. I did put him in a position that, that the banner is going to be close to him, so that's going to help him out a lot with his resolve. Now, it's not necessarily as good as everybody else's around him, but we're getting there. We are getting there. And I'm not too worried about it anymore. We can take something like rotation and rotate him backward, something like that. So, in any case, Jordy's on the front line. This is where he's been meant to be since the start, so. Okay. Other than that, yeah, breaking everything down or giving upgrades to everyone. We do have this, and I think I could just go on to Jordy's head immediately. Now he's at 60 fatigue, and that's okay because swinging the hammer, while he can only do it once, it costs 15 fatigue, which means he can swing that hammer every single turn, regardless of what's happening. He does also have recover, so I could swing the hammer, let's say, with shatter, and then recover immediately. So I'm not too worried about his fatigue at all. We could even get this down to like 50, and I'm still happy with him being on the front line, or okay with him being on the front line with that low fatigue. If he does get rid of fat, that could help him with 10 more fatigue, of course. But yeah, not worried about the fatigue, more worried about the resolve. But as I said before, I'm less and less worried about that with Tomas being in range. And we'll get a couple more level ups in there. So anyway, I did decide, since I'm moving Tomas back and I realized that there's still space on the back line, that we're going to take Erp. We are a poacher build, or that was our origin. And the fact that we have only ever hired one is kind of funny to me. So I'm just going to hire him. And he's probably a bit expensive, but I think he's going to be fine. Nope, he's not. Of course he's not. I mean, he's coming in with the bow, so you would kind of expect or hope that he has at least like 40, 45 range skill. Maybe he just rolled really low. Wow. But he must have rolled really low. I mean, he actually doesn't even have bow. Yeah, you know what, Erp? I'm not even going to compensate you for that. There's no reason to keep that guy at all. I'm looking for. I mean, wasn't really looking for a bowman, but after convincing myself that we do need another bowman, at least, actually 2 more would be really cool. And then we can have some pole arms with rotate that can rotate them back once the skirmish phase is over, basically. And then we can have them, the pole arms in the second line. That was kind of my idea at the beginning, to have like a lot of ranged characters shooting constantly so that they have to attack us. We can have a skirmish phase and, have a bit more fun with some builds that I don't typically go for the mercenary band, that is. But nope. that has not been the case. So we're on the lookout for another ranged character, at least one, maybe a second one, and then we can have people like Eric, for instance, starting back here and then rotate forward once the skirmish phase, you know, whatever, the first couple rounds are over, and then rotate the pole arms up so that we can have the strong melee phase as well, while the arrows and things are still being thrown over. So a thrower could actually be pretty cool as well. I'm not closed for throwing builds. And Philota here with a level up. Hey, fantastic. +3/+3, and I will take the... I guess I'll just go for the hit points. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but I don't want to take a +2 to maximum fatigue. And as I've said many times, and probably a lot of other people say, a 4 with Colossus is a 5, so... Still don't really know what I want her to have in her hands, and this isn't really a good... I mean, it's a good weapon, but at this time, it's probably okay to get rid of. I just don't have many other options. I could take the axe, for instance, and actually it's not a bad idea, because her melee skill is now 77. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's take the axe, and we'll drop the golden dog. Yeah. Let's do it that way. Okay. And since we're taking axe, maybe take the axe mastery. This assured conquest is pretty cool. But the problem with it is that you have to get into confident morale, which isn't necessarily a difficult task. It's just a situational task. And I feel like because it's situational, I'm probably just going to pass on it. I could go for Berserk, actually would be a good one. I think let's just make sure she's always carrying an axe. I think this is okay. This will save some fatigue for her. Not that I'm not worried about it. Two-handed with not a lot of fatigue isn't necessarily a bad problem. Although a two-handed with a lot of fatigue is also a very good thing, particularly with things like adrenaline. So, yeah. I'm going to be very aggressive with Agrippa, but people like Philota and Jordy probably not as much. Although, as long as they're hitting their targets, you know, it's not that bad of a thing. Anyway, I think that was it. Yep. I might try and sell some stuff off here because the prices are probably pretty decent. Okay, not as great as I thought it was going to be, but... and I'd like to break down most of this stuff or fix it, so I think there's a few things that I could sell, but it might be in our best interest to sit here for a moment and try and fix up some of this gear, tear some of it apart, and then sell it. Yeah, they're probably not going to have a lot of... No, of course. Okay. So, let's camp for a moment, and I'll probably sell some, as much as I can off here. Oops. I'm going to make sure nobody... Okay, nobody's there. We have 390 hours left. Now, somebody did say... I should write these things down sometimes, but somebody did say that I can stick like a bunch of people in here, and I get it. But the way that they were explaining the statistics is like, let's see here. Sticklesys has crafting 75%. All right, so let's get rid of you for a moment here. So 548 hours. Okay. Now let's take her off. 958 hours. And 2 people who are the absolute worst at crafting, right? There's no... Crafting is basically 0, is 561. So having one person with 75% crafting does 20, less than 20 hours faster than 2 people with 0% crafting. That's kind of junk to me. I don't understand why that's a thing. If this is 75%, why does it say 17, you know? I mean, I get it, it's probably this, right? Yeah. So this is 10, and then that's an added 7.5%. And again, these numbers here I don't think they're actually what they're saying, what they're doing here, but anyway, I'm not trying to go on a rant here, but I'm not going to take everybody in the company and put them here. I kind of like just keeping where they are, and I don't want to micromanage this all too much. Now, I could, for instance, maybe take some of the guys out of training and throw 1 or 2 into crafting to help out. But again, I want them to continue training. I want them to be there. I want to test this out a little bit more. And I even have other guys there that I could put into training, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think it's more exciting to just have it happen when it happens, and just wait. It'll eventually happen, and as it does happen, we'll find it, and it'll be a nice surprise, basically. So 81 experience for everybody. Elota broke her leg, and we don't have one, but that's okay. Broke some stuff down, fixed some stuff. Cool. Got some food. Let's get moving. But before I get moving, just wanted to take a look at some of the gear here. Okay, so I think. Did we fix? No, we didn't tear everything down. We didn't fix everything either. But I can still sell some of it off. And that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll probably just sell stuff off. We don't have a lot of tools and supplies, but selling the things off that we don't necessarily need to carry around anymore is probably okay. Okay, I think that's probably fine. I did actually sell off pretty much everything instead of fixing it or tearing it down. But I'd like to... I guess I didn't sell everything here, but I'll keep these because I think I want to have a thrower. After I've said that, it sounds like a good idea. Pretty fun thing to do. And we're off, I think. That looks like a good price, but yeah. Anyway, I know we could get some more tools and supplies, but I'd like the space because we're off into the wilderness. And let's try and find some places and maybe close them off too. Ooh, here we go. So where are these guys coming from? From the south, east. Maybe we'll head that direction after, but let's definitely take care of them. This guy's haircut is amazing. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as per usual, I think just sitting around here and waiting until they come up to us is going to be the tactic. was really hoping for to get past this dog, but yeah, sometimes it's just not the case. I think what I'm going to do is rotate you over here because since you're going to be going first, I can have a couple swings at this guy. He's going to be the most dangerous over here, though a couple flails isn't necessarily a good thing either. Oh, the broken leg. I'm gonna say, how did you lose so many action points to get there? But okay, good to know. Let's switch you up because rotating isn't going to cost 4 action points, does it? It says 3 to use, but yeah, I think that was okay. Okay. There we go. Finally, that stupid dog. I do like dogs, actually. Now, Agrippa, is it necessarily a good thing to jump in the middle of all of that? Don't know. I'm gonna wait with you. That was probably a waste of an adrenaline, but I didn't want like, all those headshots there. That's not a good thing. Who's this guy? He brought a... That's his knife of choice? Okay, Tomas. I think you can do this. Good. Oh, nice. This guy's already running. Cool. Go for a headshot. No. Destroyed armor. Okay. Fair enough. I said I wasn't going to be too aggressive with him, right? Oh, okay. I was trying to go for the head and I forgot. He doesn't have any armor anymore, so... Almost, Sigglesis. Almost. I like how Tomas is just standing right in the center of all of this. The left flank goes to the north, the right flank to the south. I don't know, the vanguard, the centered moved straight into them, and he's just standing there like, hold! It doesn't look like anybody's listening. Yeah, wait. So, I mean, everybody's confident. In that case, like that, what is it, that perk that was, you know, get 10% stats when you're confident, it looks like a good one. And if we're all really happy and euphoric before going into battle, it's pretty easy to get it. But I have to keep the morale high, which is something I typically try to aim for anyway, but I don't know, it looks... Oh, nicely done. It just looks like a one that if I forget about it, then it's a perk that I didn't really spend very well, you know. Let's see here. We'll get in there. Let's go for a swing here, Jordy. Yeah, that was not terrible. So why can't I use recover now? It says costs 3 AP to use. Well, I have 3 AP and build 0 fatigue. If it like maybe it's saying I can't use it with things like shatter. Is that? I thought it was like it costs 1 AP to use. For what is it for legends? But I don't know. I guess I could be wrong. I don't know. You're not going anywhere, are you? Okay. Yeah, we'll catch up. These are all done, though. We're going to continue to run them down as much as we can. You might actually... Yeah, you... Oh. They're not. Nice. You two won't be able to catch up. Nice. I think Sigilsis got that kill. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's all gone. So we'll just retreat. It's over. Not retreat, but it ends it immediately. So that's kind of nice. Cool. Well, Charles, Agrippa, Jeffrey, and Ahmed. Ahmed with a level up. Good work. That was pretty nice sniping, if I might say so myself. And a whole lot of, well, stuff. But I think I'll be able to use some of it and maybe get rid of or break the rest down. Tools, supplies, good stuff all around, actually. Be able to get some things out of it. I think we're actually in pretty decent shape to just continue on. It's just Philota with her broken leg. But she's still there on the front line fighting. You actually didn't have anything. So, yeah, level ups. Let's get through some level ups here real quick. Agrippa. Nice. 3. Well, I mean, we'll always take that 3 and the 4 here. Good. Yeah, okay. It would be nice to get some more hit points for you, but we could go with Colossus. I'm gonna see... I mean, I could get you Colossus. But I really want to get you some of these higher level perks first. And maybe we'll get Colossus later with you. Agrippa, Battle Flow. Can we get... No, we can't get Battle Flow. So we could go the duelist route and give you the military cleaver. But I'm kind of liking the two-handed scimitar with you. Yeah. For now, at least. And I don't... We could go with Lithe, actually. Because you don't have... You don't have, what's it called? The, Battle Forged. But what's this balance? I don't know if I've noticed this before. Okay, well, I'm not sure what to think about this. Grants up to 40 bonus melee defense, range defense, and percent armored damage reduction. It's at maximum when your current body armor is twice your current initiative. So that would be this, right? Not the helmet, but just the body armor? Not the total armor, is that correct? Yeah, because this says body and head armor. Okay, so body armor is twice your current initiative. So at this time, twice the initiative, which of course current initiative is a lot different than base initiative. His current initiative is going to go down every time he moves and does anything. But giving you recover would allow you to gain back this. And it goes down to 5. So the bonus decreases for every point of difference between the two. Wow. To a minimum of 5. I don't know what to think about this. So this times 2 is 134. And so that's 30 over. So is it 1 for every 1? So at the moment, it's actually not good, right? But if I got rid of, let's say I get rid of this, then it's even better. Now, is that going to be bad? So it's the difference. Oh, wow. So it's not like it has to be under or over, but it has to be as close as possible. This probably isn't a good thing for somebody that can swing twice, right? So, because he's going to lose 15 fatigue, or he's going to lose 30 fatigue, and then he's going to use adrenaline, which could be another 20 fatigue. He could do all of this in one turn. So this is probably not a good thing for you. It seems that Colossus is probably the way that I want to go with you now. I'd really like balance to work, but maybe on somebody else. I just don't know. I haven't really seen it before, so... There's another one. Okay. But yeah, it's like 2. Okay, there's another. Oh, Carl's has a level up too. Probably not good for Carl's either. It would be, I think it's best for somebody with a two-handed weapon who's only going to swing once. So somebody, I think it's a 0 stamina. I don't know why it's called the 0 stam build, because it should be fatigue, not stamina, but 0 fatigue build would be, this would be perfect for them. Or I guess nimble might be an interesting, like anybody who has, well, no, it wouldn't work with nimble, because then you'd have like high initiative because you have very low armor. So yeah, I don't really know. Okay, anyway, it might be something I think about later, but the way that I'm thinking about it is it's probably better for a two-handed weapon. Lithe, though, might be a good thing for you because... Whoops. Let's get that armor back on you. I guess this is what you were wearing. You weren't wearing anything special. So, Eric... Oh, that's actually better. Huh. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I think Lithe. Let's go for Lithe. So you have some sort of defense. I think that's going to work out for you because this is 18 and this is 9, so it's below. So it's still the 30% chance. It's not gone down. We can give you a little bit more armor. I guess if we get you up to 21, then that's what we'll stop. Okay. Jeffrey. Well, the 3 in melee defense. Get some more fatigue. And hit points, maybe? Hit points. Alright. I'll go for that. And I'm going to keep going for shield. I want him to be just carrying a shield. He's between two guys with hammers. I need to kind of remember that he has it. But somebody that can, you know, push back the enemy from between two hammers. Actually, the 2 hammers with Shatter has that 33% chance to knock back on a hit. So these 3 standing next to each other could deal some pretty interesting like pushback effects if there's nobody standing behind them, or if there's an empty space behind them at least. But I think that's pretty cool. I need to kind of remember to use it, but yeah, we'll see how that works. Carl's. Keep going with the fatigue, that's wonderful. And I think I'm just going to take the +2 for melee defense, but I'm going to skip out on the melee skill here and go for either hit points or resolve. Let's get some resolve on you. Actually, you know what? Whoops. Let's go straight down this. Yeah, I like that. Because I want him to be just strong. He doesn't necessarily need to have the best melee defense, as long as he can take a few hits. I think that's kind of the way I'm thinking about him. Charles isn't really going to be great at anything, but I'll go for underdog, keep him on the corner there, and that'll get rid of their bonus. That's good enough for him. And I think that's everybody. Nope, Ahmed. Yeah, 355. Just going straight through that all the time. And maybe gifted. Keep going with those. I think that's a good place for it. I'll take anticipation later, but yeah, let's go with gifted. 445. And we can go for alert and dodge and really make him into somebody that's hard to touch. I think somebody called them I can't touch this build, but yeah, I'll go for that. Since he has everything here, we can even go for like blend in to make him somebody that they don't really want to attack anyway. We keep going with sling mastery, heavy rocks, stuff like that. I think this will be a good slinger build. All right. That part always takes a pretty long time, doesn't it? Let's try and find their home. There it is. Discover hidden locations, like ruins, hostile camps. Well, this would be one, right? Yeah, I don't know, but we're going to it. Let's take it on. There's only 12 of them. Well, we'll make this fast then. I think that was flawless. Ah, Carl's took a hit. Oh, and Jeffrey did too. So, yeah, okay. Well, we found some salt out here. And some other junk and tear things down as usual. But let's keep going, I think. We still haven't gotten this. I'm wondering what is going to count as being part of an exploration here. I'm going to say this is broken. Because discover 8 hidden locations like ruins or hostile camps. I mean, this is a hostile camp. That was also a camp of some kind. I don't know, but I don't know if it's like particularly something that... Are you sure you want to? Yes. Okay, good. Okay. The men will understand. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. I don't want that to be stuck there forever, so let's just get rid of it. But I think we're going to do this one too. This one looks like a little bit more fun, maybe. So far, yep. You won't be able to do much from there. You neither. Let's wait. Okay, here they come. As per usual. Yeah, I want to see them maybe come down a little bit. This side I'm not too worried about. They can charge forward, but I'd rather not charge up the hill if I don't need to, so. Honestly, max in 22 turns. Yeah, I think he waited, so let's just move up. Okay. Okay, maybe that was a little too much. I thought I'd be going a little bit faster than that, but... Yeah, you got... Okay. I was gonna say, somebody can get up there faster. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so they're taking a little bit more time than I was expecting. I'm surprised you didn't go for Eric here, but thank you. Let's wait. Might be able to rotate him out. Look at that mustache. Wow. He's a bit ahead of his time. Like 1980s mustache there. Wait. You know, Sickle says I'm a little aggressive with you, but I don't really know what to do with you, so I just kind of stick you in places. Yeah, that's fine. Where's the other one? Oh, you're right there. There. We'll let the other one go. Cool. Well, Eric, Wolfari, Fred, Tomas, all with level ups. And I guess Kestrel with the MVP this time with 3 kills. Well done. Anything good? Gold ingots. Really? Really? 470 rounds? That's wonderful. I was really hoping I could scroll down and see something shiny down there, but I will take the gold ingots. The food is welcome. Tool and supply. All this stuff is welcome. It's too bad that I'm not able to do that ambition, because I figured that would be a pretty fun one to do. But this is probably where we're going to have to end it. Pretty long episode, but I'm gonna make it up to Finsterstadt here, and maybe you know what? No, this is where we'll end it. I'm gonna do a little bit of camping before we jump into this one for the next time, but we'll let the night run on, and then we'll go into the Thousand Spears camp at the beginning of next episode. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll do the level ups next time too. I'm gonna go through and make sure I know what path I want to take for these guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you next time. So while we were camping, this event popped up. We also found a new ambition. I'll talk about it here, I guess. But never seen this one before. Gernot was ailing, was one of his traits, and it looks like the perk or the trait went away, became euphoric, which is pretty cool. Never really seen this before. And while we're doing this, this ambition came up, and basically, I guess I'll end it there. But this ambition came up: destroy locations beset by undead 4. So we can start hunting some undead, and we'll get a unique accessory out of it, which doubles the wearer's resolve when defending against fear and mind control effects. So probably know of somebody that could use something like that. We'll see. But other than that, just a couple things that came up while we were camping here for the night. So back to Thousand Spears Camp for the next time. All right, see you guys.